Hello, dear friends. I welcome you all again in your own YouTube channel. Friends, have you seen the last video? It was regarding an introduction to the syllabus of compulsory English. If you had seen that, it's okay, but if not, then I would suggest you to go and see that video first of all. This video is regarding one of the 4 sections for your syllabus, and it is the poetry section. It is the 3rd section in your syllabus. So why to waste time? Let us move towards an introduction to the poem My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun by William Shakespeare. When we go towards the name William Shakespeare, I hope almost all of you are very well acquainted with this name, William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a British poet. He was a very well-known poet, dramatist, and actor also. He was born in 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon. There is no exact date of birth available of this great bard, but generally 23rd of April is considered and celebrated as the birthday of William Shakespeare. When we think about his works include almost 30 plays, 2 narrative poems, 154 sonnets, and a number of other poems also. So many things are to the credit of this great poet William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is very well known for the 4 dark tragedies: Hamlet, King Lear, Macbeth, and Othello. But friends, it is very interesting to know that not only tragedies, but comedies, tragicomedies, and history plays were also written by William Shakespeare. Now, one question may come in your mind: why this William Shakespeare so famous? Why is he so much liked by the people even after 400 years to his death? The main reason behind that is the universal appeal that we find in his literature. Even after 400 years, we can find Shakespearean themes, Shakespearean characters alive in the society today also. Because of that reason, Shakespeare is today also one of the most widely read authors in the world. This great poet died in 1616. So this is a very short biographical sketch, details of William Shakespeare. Now let us move towards another side of the first poem, My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun. Friends, this poem is a sonnet. Now, most of you may think, what is a sonnet? Let us discuss that. See, friends, poetry has different types, and sonnet is one of them. So what is a sonnet? First thing, sonnet is basically a 14-line poem. When we think about the origin of this type of poetry, the origin is Italy, and in the 16th century, this new form of poem, sonnet, was brought to England. The literal meaning of sonnet is a little song. A sonnet always deals with only one theme or thought. There is a single thought always in a sonnet. Shakespearean sonnet is one of the types of a sonnet. Means sonnet has again some more varieties, some more types. And Shakespeare developed his own style of writing a sonnet. So that type of sonnet is called as Shakespearean sonnet. Shakespearean sonnet has a rhyme scheme A B A B, C D C D, E F E F, G G. Means in all 14 lines. So in Shakespearean sonnet we find 3 quatrains, means 3 stanzas of 4 lines each, and 1 couplet, means 1 stanza of 2 lines, in all 14 lines. What happens in case of a sonnet? There is some issue, some problem, or a particular thought is taken for discussion, and it is introduced in the first part of the sonnet, which is called as an octave. It is discussed, and at the end some turn is given to a poem, some turn is given to the thought, and the poet tries to reach some conclusion. So this is the general structure of a sonnet. Now, after knowing some basic things about the sonnet, let us have a short introduction to the theme of the poem, theme of the sonnet, My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun. See friends, this is a love poem, but you will be shocked to see the different kinds of metaphors that are used here by this great poet. Now, what is shocking there? Shakespeare has used very unusual and ugly types of comparisons in this poem. Generally, we shall see all those things in detail. This is just an introduction. Generally, we find that a beloved is described in a very beautiful manner. Exaggeration is there. But here, we do not find any such thing by this poet. So, indirectly we may say that this poem, this sonnet, is a very powerful satire upon his contemporary rival poets. Shakespeare thinks that in love, a person should not think only about the positive things of the beloved. It is also necessary to see and to accept the negative things also in the beloved. And this is the real love. So, Shakespeare focuses on the inner beauty instead of the external beauty. And in all his description, all his narration, we find that this poet is very, very down to earth, realistic, and sincere also. In short, My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun is a picturization of a beloved in a very realistic way. Down to earth and ground level reality has been described by Shakespeare here in this poem. So, this is a short introduction to William Shakespeare, sonnet, and the poem, the sonnet, My Mistress's Eyes Are Nothing Like the Sun. In the next video, we shall deal with the text of the poem. So, till then, goodbye and thank you very much.